So hello guys, welcome to yet another Revit structure tutorial. Kindly like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to be able to motivate me to record more tutorials about the BIM world and modeling. So in today's session, we shall look at adding the piers or the pilasters, and then later we shall look at how to add the bearing support to these piers, and this bearing support at the isolated footing. So first we shall start by first adding concrete columns running from our ground floor to story 1, then after we shall add the piers and later the isolated footings. So come into our structure tab, column. So we can choose a concrete column here. So we can edit type, and we can change it to, we can duplicate it. Use 300 by 300 millimeter column. Okay. Then okay. So it's already selected, so we can select at grids. Then we can select from our right to left. Able to press columns at grids. Oh, yes. So we can finish. So go into our 3D view. Yeah, these are columns which have been placed. So after placing the columns, we can go to the top of footing level. Then the top of footing level, we can be able to draw our piers. Actually, piers are modified concrete columns. So we can modify an existing column to appear as a pier. So still shall come select concrete column, properties palette. Then we can edit type. So we can duplicate it. Then we can call it 450 by 450. Then okay. So here we can choose height. So it will come from, could we choose depth, concrete, we are on the top of footing. Can go with height. Then it will be connected to the ground floor. So we can again select at grids, and we can hover from our left to right, and press the finish button. So go into our 3D view. Yeah, so in our 3D view, the piers have been inserted on our columns. So yes, so this is the pier which has appeared. So we can also try to check it out in our, we could go to the top of footing and we could draw a section. So you can draw a section from here up to here, and you can finish it, and you can click it up on top of the section. So yeah, so the section comes here, and this is how our piers look when inserted in our project. So it has to be wireframe. Yeah. So these are our columns and these are our piers. So next we can be able to add the isolated footings. You can select our section and we can delete it. So still on top of footing plan, we can able to add isolated footing. So still on the structure tab, foundation palette, isolated. Then we can edit type the parameters, edit type, then we can duplicate. So we can call it 8,000 or 1800 millimeter by with a thickness of 600 millimeter. Okay, so here we can edit type 600 and here to 1500 and press OK. So still you can select draw columns. So we shall right click to our left, so it will pick all the columns and we should draw the isolated footings. So we press finish. So going back to our 3D view, yes, so our isolated footings have been incorporated into our project. So if we try to, yeah. So this is how our project looks with our isolated footings, added our piers, then added our columns. So in this case, if you move the column or the pier, it goes alone, so the isolated footing stays. So it should be noted that in case of any movements, both the pier and the isolated footing should be moved at a go. So that's it for now. In our next session, we shall look at adding an elevator shaft into our project. So have a good time.